Who is going to bring down the elephant in the room? That is what a lot of Nigerians are asking, and that is what Peter Obi, Atiku, and El-Rufai are trying to do. In order to make sure that a new person gets in 2027 election, there need to be a coalition, and it is alleged that Peter Obi, Atiku, and El-Rufai are all decamping to SDP. Remember that before now, El-Rufai was already in SDP. Now, Atiku has joined and is remaining Peter Obi. And I'm going to be playing the video for us. Here, the 2023 presidential candidate of SDP made a statement on a live TV.
Welcoming them. The only little issue we have with some of them is to change the culture where, if you have not been in an environment before, where there are rules or where rules are taken seriously. Some of them are doing some Boy Scout black market operation. We are dealing with that, but we welcome them into the party. We believe that their coming in will strengthen the party. I am not at all perturbed that these names that you mentioned, El-Rufai, Vice President Atiku Abubakar, other people, even I'm told Governor Peter Obi is coming. A lot of people are coming. We welcome them. We don't have a problem with
Peter Obi is joining SDP?
Supposedly, until somebody joins, we don't know. But these people are coming. My national secretary has also informed me that they are talking.
So you guys, you just watched this video where this guy alleged that Peter Obi is going to join SDP, that they're already doing some groundwork around that. So we can call that particular video a slip of tongue. He was not actually planning to say it. They could have just surprised us with Peter Obi joining SDP. But the main purpose of this particular video today is to look at the implication of three of them coming together. And this video, we're going to be asking ourselves, why is it that they cannot form this coalition in PDP? Why do they have to leave PDP and go down to SDP in order to form this coalition? And based on this particular coalition also of them coming together, you could see that an hint has been coming before now, even when a statement was released on X by Bashar El-Rufai, El-Rufai's son, and he said something that he now sees Peter Obi in a different perspective. It's not liking the man called Peter Obi. It's not liking Peter Obi. You see the screenshot on the screen where he made that statement. El-Rufai's son also make a statement on X saying that Peter Obi is coming. Could all this be an hint? So friend, before we continue with this video, can you support me by clicking on the subscribe button, like this video, and share this video to your loved ones? And don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below what you think about this coalition of Peter Obi, Atiku, and El-Rufai. Who do you think is going to be a runner-up if Peter Obi come out as the presidential candidate? Who do you think is going to run as the vice president? Is it El-Rufai or is it Atiku? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's look at the reason why Peter Obi, Atiku, and El-Rufai did not do this coalition in PDP. So when it comes to PDP, remember that Wike has a very strong hold in PDP. Wike was kind of a financier of the PDP party before the 2023 election. I remember he did not win the presidential candidate to go for presidency in PDP, and that is where the whole war started with APC. And one could also assume that, okay, if that be the case, why that these guys don't just expel Wike and just forget about the whole thing? Remember that Wike is the minister of the FCT of Nigeria. Wike is the one controlling FCT. You can, and you know, a lot of these politicians, most of them have properties in Abuja. These their properties are well-meaning properties that go into millions of naira. So Wike can say one morning and say, okay, this particular land was allocated to you improperly, so we're going to demolish that land. So because of the kind of power, the federal power that Wike has, that is why you can say that a lot of them are mellowing down. So the best they can do is to leave Wike party and move ahead and come to SDP. And a lot of people will say, okay, is he not working with APC now? Why does he want to do with PDP? The truth is that Wike is just in one leg here, one leg there. He still have loyalists in PDP, no matter how you want to say it. I remember that most of these loyalists, they are disloyal. And the reason why I say these loyalists are disloyal is because most of them don't know where to stand. They are neither hot nor cold. So you cannot work with a dysfunctional person. You cannot work with somebody that is not setting on what he or she wants. So that's why these people cannot hold this coalition in PDP. I remember that El-Rufai also is one of the pioneer members in PDP. I remember what happened in previous election, and they had to decamp to APC. Now, even the El-Rufai cannot go back to PDP again. So, but this particular coalition is kind of dynamic. So, and when we look at Labour Party, Peter Obi Party, you say, okay, why is it that Peter Obi is not going to run in Labour Party? why is he trying to go to another party, SDP? One thing I will say is that if you look at Peter Obi party, there has been a lot of dysfunctional activities, issue of who is the party president or who is not the party president. You can see the news that the Abure man was constituting in Labour Party. So it's kind of a dysfunctional party right now. And remember, before you can win an election, you have to bring people together in unity. And where there is no unity, there cannot be forward movement. You guys will be stagnant. And that is one of the reasons, again, why we think that Peter Obi cannot run in Labour Party. And some people say, okay, Supreme Court have over an issue that Abure is not the president. But remember, no matter what, that man still has the loyalists in Labour Party that will be able to disrupt things. And remember that Abure said something again. There's something they said. He said that, I remember Abure said something again. He said that in the next election, everybody is going to buy ticket and they need to be voted for before they can win the primaries. That he said that there's no free ticket, there's no free meal for them. So you can see all these things matters a lot. That is why Peter Obi cannot actually stay in Labour Party to run for the next election. So let's move forward. Remember, SDP has an influence of President Tinubu. So one will also say, is it that these people are trying to use logic against us in Nigeria? Is it that they are all working for President Tinubu in order to make it to enter in 2027? This is a question a lot of people will be asking. But for me, for once, I just feel that in as much he has an influence, in as much he has an influence in that party, it's still possible that a coalition can be made in that particular party to vote in on that person. Since Tinubu is no more in SDP, is now in APC, I think he does not have any strong hold on SDP again. Now, a lot of people come with this question now. In this coalition, who do we think is going to be the vice president runner up with Peter Obi? For me, I feel El-Rufai will want to go, and also Atiku. Based on my own take, Atiku is not a good fit, and El-Rufai is not a good fit. Also, the only person I feel that is a good fit to go for SDP as a VP is Kwankwaso. Atiku before now has been alleged to own Mikano generators, one of the big suppliers of generators to Nigeria. So Atiku is said to have that particular company. And even before now, Atiku has a lot of disdain from a lot of people. Yes, I've had a lot of disdain from a lot of people. That is why he said Atiku apparently cannot actually go for this particular VP. For me, I don't think that is a good fit because a lot of people don't really like him. Now, let's go back to El-Rufai. El-Rufai in Kaduna State, you can see the havoc he actually caused in Kaduna State. In his reign in Kaduna State made him feel like he was God because El-Rufai actually played God when he was in Kaduna State. You can see it, and he was the one that actually brought this young guy, what is Ubasani, which at the end of the day, Ubasani actually sidelined him. He was trying to even see him do Godfatherism there. So, and the crisis then, the Muslim ticket, he was the first person that introduced that Muslim ticket in Kaduna State. And when he was in Kaduna State, he sidelined the Southern Kaduna. And so that's why you see that there's a lot of crisis still going on in Southern Kaduna team today. So that is one of the things that El-Rufai did also. So when we ask the question, then who is the best fit? As I said earlier, Kwankwaso looks like the best fit because Kano State has been known to produce one of the biggest number in voters when it comes to election in the north. So that is why I feel that the VP basically will come through Kwankwaso. But remember that Kwankwaso also has his own issue, which is he's very proud. Will Kwankwaso drop this his pride and try to work with Peter Obi? This is a question that a lot of us are still asking. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that Kwankwaso is going to drop his pride and want to work with Peter Obi? Because if you want to look at it very well, if Kwankwaso can work with Peter Obi, first of all, he has won the heart of the North. If you can win the heart of the North, which is one of the big places that election is going to hold, definitely he can also win the heart of the South and Southeast also. This is a big game changer in politics for Peter Obi. It will be easy for him to win the presidential election if there's no sort of rigging. So let's fold our hands and say how politics play in the year coming. Thank you guys for watching this video to this end. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, like this video, and also share this video to your lovers. Thank you very much, guys. Until I see you in my next video.